Hey, my name's James Nicholson, and if you're watching this video, you want to know about applying for the Recovery Loan Scheme with TSB. Well, watch this video, I've got you covered. While you're here, very quickly, just a real quick introduction. My name's James Nicholson, and I coach and mentor entrepreneurs and business owners just like you. Now, this channel is for any entrepreneur and business owner that wants to grow a business. You see, we talk about business funding on here, we talk about marketing, getting and keeping customers. So very quickly while we're here, do smash that subscribe button and hit the bell notification because you're gonna want to learn more on this channel. I've got heaps of stuff. And can you help me really quickly? I'm going to help you. Can you help me with the YouTube algorithm and hit the like button and comment below on this video? That really helps me out. Now, quickly, let's talk about the recovery loan schemes and what they are. Now, the recovery loan scheme is a new scheme that came into place on the 6th of April 2021. Now, it replaced two things. One is the business bounce back loans. And maybe you've had one of those. And if you have had one, good news. Stick around. I've got some good news for you. The other was the CBILS loans. Now, bounce back loans were up to £50,000. CBILS were from 50,000 to many, many millions of pounds. Now, most of you guys have probably heard of the bounce back loan scheme. In fact, maybe you've had one. And so these replace those. Now, they're not quite, the recovery loan scheme is not quite as good as the bounce back loan scheme. However, it's still freaking amazing compared to if you looked at just normal business loans, which are almost impossible to get for most business owners. And so the recovery loan scheme replaces that scheme. The difference and the key difference is the government initially are not going to be funding 100% or guaranteeing 100% of the loan. And with the bounce back loans, when they came out, the government didn't do that either. So when a bounce back loan was launched, they initially covered 80% of the loans and the banks didn't really lend. And so because of that, the government stepped in with a bounce back loan and covered 100%. And so what that meant was your bank would cover 100%. The government would cover 100% if you were unable to pay the loan back, meaning banks just lent money very easily, right? Very, very easily. Now, these new recovery loan schemes that are just coming into place, they are backed 80%. I think that will change to 100% depending on if people lend, right? But right now, they are 80%, which is great still, right? It's really, really good. Now, here's a few things you also need to know. If you have a bounce back loan already, good news. You can still apply for the recovery loan scheme. So the bounce back loan was to keep you trading through this difficult time. The recovery loan is to get you back on your feet and let's get that business working again, right? Let's get it moving forward. So who should be applying for a recovery loan scheme with TSB? Well, the first batch of people that should be applying for one are people that already have an account with TSB, right? The easiest place for you to get one of these recovery loans is where you already have your bank. And the people that had difficulties with the bounce back loan scheme, the vast majority of them were people that their bank didn't offer the bounce back loan. And so because of that, they had to go to a new bank, and new banks were inundated with applications and were quite picky on who they worked with, allowing people to have a new account. So if you're going to apply with TSB, it should be your first port of call if you if you already have an account with them. That will be the first place. Now, who else should be applying with TSB? Well, if you don't have an account, for example, some people that I mentor use an account called Cash Plus, which is a bank account. They don't offer bounce back loans. They didn't offer bounce back loans, and they don't offer the recovery loan scheme either. So those people could potentially look at TSB as an option. And so have a look at setting up an account with TSB and moving your banking over there and then apply for the recovery loan scheme with them. And if you don't want to do that, then maybe look at one of the other banks. And with the bounce back loans, the banks that were really good were Starling Bank and Metro Bank. And so my suggestion, who should apply with TSB? People that have an account. If you don't have a bank that provides bounce back loans, maybe also look at TSB as well. If you get any problems, I would quickly look at the people that were really good with bounce back loans. That was Starling Bank and Metro Bank. Now look, we've got so much information on this channel about these recovery loans. All the information that you need is going to be on this channel. So while you're here, if you didn't do it already, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification. I'm going to be launching so much more content about the recovery loan scheme and funding your business, marketing your business and growing a business through these difficult times and getting you back on track. And if you found all of this useful, look, there's a good chance that you're a business owner and you want to get sorted. Now, I want to give you a free gift and help you get there. So I've actually written a book, a real physical book called Expert Mastery. And what this book does is it details my business accelerator methodology, the process of taking a cold lead and turn them into a buyer in only days. And I want to give you a free copy of this book. And so in the description of this video is a link. If you click on that link now, you'll be able to grab your free copy of Expert Mastery. You're going to pay for the shipping. I'm going to pay for the book, right? You can't say fairer than that. It's a couple of pounds, guys. And that book is really going to lay out exactly what you need to do to grow an automated business and get yourself back on track. I hope you've found this useful. My name's James Nicholson. Make sure you like this video, comment below, let me know who you have been, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.